Hey, it's Tammy with Entitled ... Wedding and Event Planning Services Company. I just wanted to come on here and do part number 2. I know we've all probably been waiting for that one. Let me give my disclaimer before I continue. I want to first say that this platform is for informational purposes. By no way, shape, or form should you take this info as Bible. Take what you like and sift through what does not apply to your situation. However, if you do continue to view this video, look to be enlightened through my expertise and share it in love as I do. I always like to say, I like to give that disclaimer just in case. So let's go ahead and get into it. Who to bring with you, why or why not? So this segment, part 2, is entitled, Everyone Just Doesn't Have a Seat at the Table. I'm sorry, they don't. We want to give everybody seats and share the whole experience with a lot of people, but the reality of the situation is many of these people aren't going to see you on your wedding day, so you don't really need to bring everyone to a bridal appointment, So let's start with about how many people to bring. So I like to say let's limit it, to about 3 to 5 people. Hear me out. 3 to 5 people isn't a lot, but it's enough, And I also like to say, when in doubt, give the shop a call, because I don't think a lot of people also understand that many of the shops, like the bigger shops that you've seen probably on TV, many shops aren't like those shops. Those shops are very rare to find. With a lot of the smaller shops, they don't always have the capacity to fit 20 people for just one party. Because the reality of the situation is they have maybe about 5 to 6 other appointments around the shop going on at the same time. So I know in my experience, we had one girl who actually bought like her entire family, like the entire family, everybody. Like, it was a very special moment for her, and we actually made the adjustments based on other appointments for her, but you don't want to take away from anybody else's appointment as well. So you do want to be a little cognizant on how many people you dare to invite with you on this journey, for other reasons as well, which I'll explain in just a second. You want to make sure that all moms are included, whether that be your mom, his mom, her mom. You just want to make sure that you at least extend that courtesy to them. They want to be a part of your day too, and a part of the experience, and you don't want anybody to feel slighted. I guess too, this is also depending on your relationship with them as well. But you never want anybody to feel like they weren't included on a special moment between you and your significant other. Friends. This is a tricky one for me, because I only like to say bring only your closest of friends. You don't need to invite Elizabeth from 2nd grade to come with you to your bridal appointment. She will be at the wedding if she was that important to be there. So she's gonna see your dress. Everybody's gonna get a chance to see your dress. So just be careful of which friends you also invite, because you want to make sure that you're inviting people who have only your best interests at heart. And you don't want to invite somebody that's a little bit more outspoken, and I guess to say in the nicest ways possible, a little bit more overbearing friends will have a more aggressive opinion on the style and the dress that you choose, when in all actuality, it's your day. You choose what you want. Don't listen to that overbearing friend that says, no girl, you look great in the other one. And we've had people in the shop that just outright said, no, that looks hideous on you. You should have never put that on. And it's just so mean. It's a mean spirited thing. Another thing about friends, don't bring that friend that just invited you to their wedding unless you think that they have a valid point. Because what they're gonna do, and I've seen it many things, they are going to compare your dress that you want to get to their dress. Oh, my dress didn't have this, and I didn't want that in a dress. That's not fair. She's had her moment. Let her live in that moment at home. So just being honest. Additional family members, like let's say brothers, sisters, always are invited or should be. You know, if your significant other also has siblings, you want to extend that courtesy too, like I said, based on your relationship with them. If you know that you guys don't have that close-knit of a relationship, they'll be all right. They won't even think that you're going to invite them to the bridal dress appointment anyway. So they'll be fine. They'll see you at the wedding. Additional members like aunts, uncles, grandparents, and sometimes people don't even think about your adoptive parents, you know. Definitely, especially if you feel like they have been a pivotal person in your life, invite them. They want to also join in on this time and, you know, get to see great things happen for you, especially if you've been a person that has had, and we've all had challenges in our life, but especially if you've had like detrimental situations and things like that, and they stepped up and stepped in as a great guide, why not invite them? Of course, the door is open for that. Soon to be husband or wife, do you invite them? A lot of people would say, why would you want them to see you before the wedding day? And da-da-da-da-da-da. No, don't worry about that. That's not, that. If you want to, do it. It is your wedding. If they are judging you on it, don't invite them in the first place. But if you want to invite your husband, soon to be, or your soon to be wife, definitely go ahead and do it. You'd be surprised at how many women I've seen invite their husbands to come in, or soon to be husbands to come in and watch them try on dresses. The atmosphere is completely different from bringing a ton of girlfriends with you. I don't know, it's very weird for me to see. It's very awkward. But they're so calm and they don't feel pressured, and it's a more enjoyable and relaxed experience. I see that woman become a whole new person, and I like what I see. So my golden rule for this part 2 is that don't invite kids. And I know some people are going to say, how dare you say not to invite children? I say this, and I'm so sorry in advance, but don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. If you know your sister or your brother has a 3-year-old, don't do it to yourself. If the child, however, is 6 months or younger, possibly invite them, the child per se. But if they're older than 6 months, you're gonna have this child running around, touching everything. Just the attention span of a child in a bridal dress store is just it goes here back and forth. all over the place, run around. I want water. I want this. I want that. Child, it's not about you. It's not at the moment. It is not. Birthday may be about you. This wedding scenario is not. So I like to say, my golden rule is no. However, like I said, if you prefer to not take this advice, that's okay too. That's all right. But then you also have to think that the consultant then has to help to entertain the child. I know for us at the bridal store that I used to work at, we had flower girl dresses, and we would put the child in the flower girl dress and let her run around and be free, you know. And it kind of helped, you know, stand by the bride. Hey, stand up here. Let's take a picture together, you know. You look up, you never know. You probably done sold a flower girl dress too. But it helped to keep them busy. That consultant's just going to have to work twice as hard to keep your attention, your audience's attention, as well as the child's attention. And I just think that's a lot to spread thin of one person per se. And that's it. Everybody else stay home. They can see you at the wedding. You want this to be as less stress as possible. So, that's all I got to say, really. Until the next time, again, I'm Tammy with Entitled ... And I'll see y'all next time.